First Alert Weather with meteorologist David Burgett.
Well, it's definitely another wet one out there. We are seeing a lot of rainfall move throughout the region on this Christmas Day, and we are going to see a gradual clearing as this rainfall really starts to move on out. And you can take a look today. This is shot by our photographer Chuck, and you can just see a lot of that light rainfall hitting the pavements there, making the road conditions a little bit more slick across the region. But we are seeing a lot of rainfall move on out slowly there. We are seeing some clearing in Freeborn County, where Albert Lee is, into Winnebago, Hancock, Cerro Gordo, and even into Worth counties there into northeast Iowa. We're seeing a gradual clearing there, but a lot of this is still moving across our region to make a little bit more widespread showers, a little bit more scattered tonight. We are going to be seeing that occluded front and low pressure system gradually move a little bit more northward, and this trail of all this moisture and all this rain has been moving through our area today around this low pressure system in a counterclockwise motion. So we are going to be seeing a gradual clearing through tomorrow morning, but since midnight we've seen some rainfall, over half an inch here in Rochester, more than half an inch here into Mason City, into Charles City. But the thing is, if we get more, or we get to about at least 3/4 of an inch worth of rain, we are going to be tying the record here for the most amount of rainfall we've seen here on Christmas Day at the International Airport here in Rochester. But if you're curious about the last time we saw rainfall on Christmas, and we did see on Christmas Eve in 1982 almost 4/10 inches worth of rain there, and then in 2019 on Christmas Day we only saw 3/100 inches worth of rain here in Olmsted County at the International Airport. So that's the last time we did see rainfall here. But in terms of our temperatures, we've been breaking records this weekend, as you might know. So for our overnight lows on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, and in our daytime highs, we've been breaking records all week here in the 40s and even 50s for today. Actually, 50 degrees here is about 39 degrees above average for our overnight low here. And we're about 28 degrees for above average in terms of our high here on Christmas Day. So if you're curious about how warm we've been over the course of our climate here in Rochester, we've seen 40s back into the 1920s and 1950s, maybe even 1911 here. But the last time we did see 50 degrees was in 1936. So we've been warm over the course of the 20th century there, but we are warm tonight with temperatures at 50 degrees here and lots of rainfall across the region. We are seeing temperatures, a discrepancy, that line here is that front starting to lift. Temperatures above that line are into the 50s, while below that line is going to be into the 30s. Wind speeds are going to be out of the east right now, a little breezy throughout the region tonight. We are going to be seeing a gradual clearing of this low pressure system as it moves through our region. I'm thinking this timing of this model latest update is a little bit early for us here. We are going to be probably seeing a lot of this rainfall clear out of our region around about probably more of the 5 o'clock hour instead of a little bit before that into 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for us here. Now, as we get that low pressure system moving out of our region, we'll see our temperatures gradually drop, and some of us could see some stray showers maybe tomorrow morning, but probably a small chance for some freezing rain across the region. It might make conditions slick out there. So I do think we'll be pretty much clear besides what this model is saying across the region for Tuesday. But for tonight, we'll see a low of 32 degrees about tomorrow morning. Rain's going to be clearing out of here, warm and breezy through the overnight hours, and tomorrow will be sitting cooler at 33 degrees. And across the region, we are going to be seeing a lot more sunshine here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and temperatures into the 30s for us. Brock?